Welcome to Orlando, Florida, a couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Terrapins offense will start this game off. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of...
saying right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They're working that left side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I just love having a decisive quarterback. Like, give him options, but he makes a decision, sticks his foot in the ground, says, I'm going to get the first down, and he gets it.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history. Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a Finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, Dan.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things to get.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Going up top on 1st down. Coming after it. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there was some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Rebels are flying down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Going with the ground game left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Flanagan. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's awesome. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Shakes off the tackler.
Third down is money down. You've got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was...
He's going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Takes the handoff, it's Flanagan. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Flanagan. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a first down. Get a new set of downs.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the ball because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Hey,
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Going up top. And it's caught inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for space. It's Flanagan. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, team want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. catch in the middle. It's Humphries. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good...
He'll take a deep shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Humphries. And the ball squirted out. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Defense not showing press coverage. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The sure hands, it's awesome. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to go for the return. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the run, it's Flanagan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you got to pull up. 15-yard penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quickly complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It is good. So as it turns out, a two-play drive results in a field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Rebels are on the move. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Flanagan. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The inside handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, theirs being carved. No shot. They had no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, baby.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Snagged in the middle, it's awesome. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think of.
Caught in the backfield, it's awesome. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wants to pass it. Trying to beat the D deep. Reels it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll throw it on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Using the quick game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon when the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Looking for space. It's Flanagan. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can...
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Rebel! And the punishment has been extended. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
63, Maryland, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Brings up second down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Easy. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to let it go. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll come out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. The hand to the running back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They'll try to pick up the first. At midfield, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. This fires into traffic. Intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. On the ground, it's Flanagan. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. To the ground, he's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels! And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the route is on.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's going up top. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending...
He's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. And the punishment has been extended.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man all by himself. Open runway ahead. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control. He lets it fly. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Flanagan. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They do.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Humphries. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. He wants to throw here on second down. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down, but he got past the line of game. On first down, here comes this offense.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.